Here in Jarinker Mahmud village, children used to travel over 2 kilometers on foot to access education in other communities because there was no school in the community. In 2019, the foundation built a lower basic school of 6 classrooms, 12 toilets, 5 teacher rooms, and a kitchen for the community.
Man maa ngi tudd Ngagne Cissé maa ngi dëkk Jarinker Mahmud school bi moo nekk Jarinker Mahmud Lower Basic School. Ok, school bi ñu ngi ko establish last November si lañ ko establish waaye balaa ñu ko am dañ doon am jafe-jafe yu bari si affaire education because soo xoolee suñ community bi ñu ngi fi am about 10 communities like fukki dëkk lañ fi am. So ñëpp dañ doon travel more than 2 kilometers pour dem mun a am jànga. So MRC Holland Foundation dañ leen a sant di leen gërëm parce que dañoo wax ne suñu amoon word bu gën a baax thank you dinañ ko doon use cause kontaan nañ si ñoom bu baax cause li ñu defal expect ñu woon ni in this short period of time ñun dinañ mun a am lii from them. So amuñ dara lu ñu wax su dul ne jërëjëf MRC Holland Foundation. kontaan nañ si ñoom bu baax a baax dañ leen a ñaanal rek liggéey bi yàlla yokk ko.
This is Upper River region, the farthest region in the country. It is over 350 kilometers away from the capital city of the Gambia, with an estimated population of over 237,220 people. This region has 214 government schools, 29 grant-aided schools, 27 private schools, and 731 madrasas. The MRC Holland Foundation built 270 new classrooms, 325 toilets, 128 dormitory rooms, 12 kitchens, 22 boreholes, and renovated 125 classrooms in the region. This school has been battling with insufficient classrooms and dilapidated structures for so long. The MRC Holland Foundation is currently constructing 16 new classrooms, 22 toilets, 10 teacher rooms, a borehole, and renovation of 6 classrooms for the school. Here in Sabusre Lower Basic School, 4 new classrooms were built, 6 toilets, 5 teacher rooms, a water supply, and 4 classrooms renovated.
Ante tom tawsir jañilati SMC chairperson ko Bajakunda Open Senior mbe contendre mbake biko lungul soto ta jang de lañum closter be man senior school soto ni na dindul karanta from grade 6 jande be futala grade 9 or jamala kaji biko fem ma woke do lawlul man jati bla soto bla kotengol to Closter be senior school sort of Fontella Bajakunda Wuli is cluster. Yo Kamala ko alhamdulillah ala nata ndema ala nata baraka du kumoto. Birita ra presentation ke basse government nata na jang upgrade ka ke senior school ot. But senior school nyen faydo tole bala drop because facility man sort. Mbe lower basic la facility le use kanno. Yo lower basic beje ndel fana beje. Faydo mboka kum classroom ol kono is overcrowded yo bring ala nata ndema ala nemo nata nye MRC Holland Foundation nata nata nyin keno nyetela en reta famu nata jandena nyi be yayle won mo kene ken sango jambet community ye keno dinna bare do ku manke je yo alhamdulillah lum kirin ne tan ku mande ka foko lefta pour be na school nyi lol wala keda nyi 12 classroom blocote akamu dande ken kontano bulo nda fem fono la bare mbe tentulam be jayila ambe duala fanan foyla hamme ko lu mende fola sala fa.
Welcome to Basse Santoso, usually known as just Basse. Kobakunda Lower Basic School is located in this town, lying on the south bank of the River Gambia and the easternmost town of the nation. It has an estimated population of over 18,414 people and known for its important market. The school is one of the oldest schools in the Gambia and the only government school in Basse, established in 15 September 1960. A lot of prominent people, including the current president of this country, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, passed through the school. In 2018, the school was upgraded to a basic cycle school and later in 2019 to a senior secondary school with a student population of about 3,000. The MRC Holland Foundation from 2018 to 2019 constructed 54 new classrooms, 72 toilets, 20 teacher rooms, fenced the school, and renovated 12 classrooms for the school.
My name is Keba J. Balde, a native of this village called Koba Kunda, and the SMC chair of this primary, the lower basic school. I'm very happy to give the background of this school, which I know very well. I started my career here, then further to other schools. Yeah, anyway, the school started since 15 September 1960. In fact, it's one of the oldest government primary school within this environment. And in fact, it was one of the most backward primary school during the last 50 years. From the First Republic to the Second Republic, there was nothing in this school. If you come to enrollment, it was very small. Furniture, there was a big problem. Everything was big. The school was not fenced, no enough school quarters, no enough classrooms. But thanks to God and thanks to MRC Holland, with this new republic, we are lucky to have MRC Holland. They came to help us. All these excellent changes have been done by MRC Holland. They really know, everybody know where we started with MRC Holland. We were having very few classrooms. But today, I wish I was having the correct data of the school, which the headmaster has in his office. Because, in fact, the enrollment is very near to 3,000 students. We have enough chairs from MRC Holland, enough tables from MRC Holland, and all facilities for teachers, students is provided by MRC Holland. They built 20 new staff quarters for the teachers here, which are just nearby here. You can see, and this wonderful building, story buildings. I can even be proud of saying that it's one of the first class school among all the Gambian schools. Because I have gone around all the schools in the country, but I've never seen this type of school. It's one of the best.
We are so happy about it, and we are thanking everyone who has helped us for the school. I want to thank government and the society too.
Here we are in Lower River region of the Gambia, with an estimated population of over 82,167 people. This region has 147 government schools, 3 grant-aided schools, 12 private schools, and 53 madrasas. In this region, The MRC Holland Foundation built 106 new classrooms, 232 toilets, 1,110 teacher rooms, 8 kitchens, 9 schools fenced, 10 boreholes, 4 solar installations, and renovated 110 classrooms.
I'm Mamadi Musa Sabali, SMT chairman. This school was established in 2010, but then the first 2 years, 2010, 2011, the first 2010 we had this building on. Second one, 2011, we had this one. But then this in front, we will put some pavilions there, whereby about 11 to 12 classes, because then the roll was about 1,800, 800 to 1,000. But now, seeing the rapid growth, we have about almost 1,700 students here. So we started to rally behind MRC Holland Foundation to give us more. First, they gave us these 2 buildings, 1, 2, but seeing the number of the students, they said, well, we are still needy. So he gave us another 2 buildings, making 4-story buildings of 6 rooms, 6 classes each, with their, these other offices also there, and 20 staff rooms. MRC Holland Foundation, the intervention brought in a very good, promising hope for the community at large, seeing that, well, their children now are being occupied in a different atmosphere other than the structures that they were putting on. So that has even impressed parents, so that's why we're having this large role so rapidly. MRC Foundation really is rallying behind, also giving some greater effort to the government, especially on the side of education. It is doing a great number, because structures like this, if they want to come, it is difficult. And not only this one, but all around this area, the same thing is going on. So really, they are doing a great job for the nation.
This is Soma Upper and Senior Secondary School, currently one of the biggest schools in the region.
My name is Mr. Lamin Kinte. I'm the SMC chair of Soma Upper and Senior Secondary School. We have cried so long for what we are standing inside. As the cameras are now zooming these beautiful structures behind me. We've been dreaming, yearning for it for years, because we are the youngest school in this area, but fastest growing school. For that being the simple reason, a lot of young people look up to this school to come and get their education. And for their better future in education, and we were not able to accommodate them because we were totally lack of classrooms. But with the intervention of Holland MRC, that has been solved. Yeah, we have no choice but to ask them to go to another school because we have no classrooms to accommodate them. We even have to create a classroom under that big taboo tree because we cannot accommodate all of them. Not only from this area, beyond Lower River region itself. People heard about the good results of this school and they come from all over Gambia to come to this school.
West Coast region is the largest region in the country in terms of population. It has an estimated population of over 688,744 people. This region forms 42% of the student population in the Gambia. It has 201 government schools, 72 grant-aided schools, 487 private schools, and 296 madrasas. This is why it has the highest number of classrooms constructed by the MRC Holland Foundation. They built 1,040 new classrooms, 1,730 toilets, 16 kitchens, 22 boreholes, 195 teacher rooms, 11 solar installations, 39 schools fenced, and 560 classrooms renovated in West Coast region of the Gambia.
My simple message is that we say thank you to God, thank you to MRC Holland Foundation, thank you to Henrietta Sonko, thank you to Jan and Maureen, who are behind everything, making sure that the children of this country have conducive environment. They provide them first-class classrooms and resources. My simple message to people who can afford this, individuals, families, companies, they should learn from MRC Holland. They're Gambians. They come to this country on a holiday, if I can remember, and they found out that the country needs infrastructure for education, and they've put their money into it. That is very, very kind of them. We thank them very much for that. We thank Jan and his foundation, MRC Holland, for what they are doing for this country. But the people of this country, the individuals who can afford it, the families, the companies in this country, we know many of them can do it. They have to change the way they support other things. Education is very key. To me, my address to the kids all the time, I said, education can eradicate poverty. So today, Jan and Henrietta and Maureen, they are eradicating poverty for us for the future.
The MRC Holland Foundation also built the first ever Gambia College School of Education, Pasay Annex, in the Upper River region of the Gambia, which is about 350 kilometers away from the capital city of the country. This annex will help in decongesting the only college in the Gambia and also accessible to people living in provincial Gambia.
The biggest problem in provision of teachers is in the east of the country. And if you look at the east of the country, there was no institute for higher learning. So those people who want to study further and their parents don't want them to go to the big cities, or they don't know anybody to lodge with, they have no opportunity. And those people can be sourced to come to Pasay College and become teachers in those areas, CRR, URR. So I believe it's the only way in which we can actually provide sufficient teachers. They started this year with 110, I think. So there's still a lot of room to grow. But at least we are very happy that they made a start in January.
I am Kadi Fofana, Program Coordinator, School of Education Annex, Gambia College, Pasay Campus. And we are saying thank you to MRC Holland Foundation as well for the gesture. Now, the Gambia College, Pasay Campus has facilities like the academic area, the staff quarters, very beautiful staff quarters, and hostels for students. Now, the academic area has 18 classrooms, and then we have 4 labs, 4 laboratories, and also an office complex. And then the staff quarters, we have a story of 12 rooms, and then that's for the junior staff quarters, and then we also have the senior staff quarters, which comprises of 4 apartments. Basically, that's it. I think this annex, the main objective of having this annex is to make it a center of excellence, not only in the Gambia, but the entire sub-region.
Their focus does not only stop at improving educational facilities and providing teaching and learning materials. They also use part of their funds to provide scholarships to students and teachers in the Gambia in order to improve the country's human resource capacity. This is done through the award of scholarships to eligible candidates, with emphasis on the rural areas of the country.
Well, we have two different categories in our scholarship fund. One is the students who graduate from grade 12. They have to come up with a reasonable grade 12 results, and we focus on the rural students because those are the ones which are deprived. They don't have easy access to all these facilities in the urban areas, and also we believe urbanization is creating a lot of issues with upbringing of the children. So many people in the past used to send their children to Serakunda to stay with guardians, but they're not looked after well. But the only way for them to get education is to go to the urban areas because they didn't have their schools in the rural areas. And we want that to improve. We want students to stay in their own home areas, and we also want to encourage students to do their whole education in their home areas and then continue to provide support in those areas. So those who graduate from rural schools, we give them priority.
My name is Kalilu Kijera from Nyakoy Sudukondin village, West district, Opariwa region, Iwara. I'm a UCube teacher from Sare Bojo Basic Secondary School. Yeah, so I started, they posted me there last year, December. So I was there, since I was posted there, I started giving free studies to my students across grade 7 to grade 9 because they did not have good foundation on mathematics. I am here to thank the MRC Holland Foundation for the good gift that they have gave me. So the only thing that I can say is thank you all. If there is any word which I can use more than thank, I will use it because I am really happy today. So I am saying thank you. May God bless you. Today I am feeling happy. Yes, I really feel happy. Yeah, because I can see I don't have that stuff to pay for my own university studies, and I don't have any other relatives also who are going to help me for my studies. So if MRC Holland Foundation are willing to sponsor my education, I'm grateful about it.
If we provide 500 new classrooms annually, you also need 500 new teachers annually, additional on top of what the college has already been providing. So that's a huge task. And the only way to achieve that, I believe, is decentralization.
In the Gambia, the MRC Holland Foundation works in close collaboration with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education to ensure resources are used efficiently to improve the opportunities of education for children. And completed classrooms are handed over to the Ministry of Education of the Gambia.
It's not government to do all, of course. There are gaps, and one of the things that you can commend them for is that all these gaps that we were having, MRC Holland were just quick to come and intervene and then come and help us and in filling up all these gaps. So if you look at the achievement, it's quite a lot actually in terms of education. You'll go to areas that you wouldn't even believe that you're in the Gambia, and you can see some massive structures and massive infrastructure development taking place. And thanks to intervention of MRC Holland, because for them, I mean, their activities is all over the country. So most of the time, how they go about implementing projects is that when we have gaps, or when we need support in certain areas, that of course government can, like I said, government cannot do it all. You know, these are the times that we engage them, and you know they've been very, very proactive. Once you engage them, you know, of course they'll come and fill all those gaps. You know, thanks to, of course, their foresight and their dedication also to the sector. So honestly, you know, good partners.
We hope to finish the job, and which will be impossible because the job would be to have good education possibilities for every child in the Gambia. It would be great, of course, it would be an honor for us to change the education in a complete country, even though it's the smallest country of Africa. But it's a huge task, it's almost impossible. But we can go a long way, I think, provided that the profit that my company is making continues to be well. And that's why we are spending now 3 weeks every year in the Gambia. And the other 49 weeks, we are earning the money we spend. We focus on genetics and on science again and help our customers.
For MRC Communication Unit, I am Tala Kamal.